Right, so it's 1991.
Yes, it is.
It's the year before all of our birthdays. I'll have no arguments.
That is technically true.
Yes, it is a year before.
No, it is the year before. It is a year before all of our births.
Yes. So.
Well, not technically, but technically. But
yeah, technically.
It's the year before your births.
Yeah.
And yours.
It's we've retconned your year of birth. I'm afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That was part of the contract you signed.
Since when?
Do you not remember the contract you signed for starting on the channel?
Yeah.
Pretty sure I went through it with you.
You may have been under heavy sedation at the time. It's like
And
Okay.
after time as well. Just smile and nod, Alex. It's fine.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
joining the podcast is like it's like having your drink spiked and waking up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shit! Now I've got to find my TV program of every year. What the hell's going on? Anyway, is anyone chomping at the bit to go first?
I mean, I can do my 3 and then the winner.
Oh, 3. Ooh. I got loads for this year.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 is Rugrats.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
AKA the theme tune that everyone can play on the piano.
Do do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
We've all got our
Yeah.
pianos out.
Yeah. Number 2 is Home Improvement
Oh.
with Tim the Toolman Taylor. Yeah.
Goblimon.
Yep. Honorable mention goes to Tasmania.
Oh.
Yeah.
Welcome to
But
Lands
my
Way
winner-
Down Under.
Yep. Yeah. But my winner is Get Your Own Back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic game show, that.
I loved watching that show as a kid.
Get thine own back.
Me and Christian watched one of them Sunday just gone, actually.
Well, right, come on, there was it.
Okay.
No?
It was a clip show.
It was a clip show, yeah. We kind of chose the wrong episode, but
We chose
the
to
point
the
of
wrong
reaction was that we didn't know what we were exactly going into.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that's my number 1.
I can't remember what we spent those 20 minutes talking about, but it wasn't Get Your Own Back.
Anything but.
Dave Benson Phillips' sanity was on the topic somewhere, definitely.
Yeah.
Is it lack of or overwhelming amount of?
Lack of. Yeah. Not that. Like, he really, you seem to really enjoy it and get into it. But
Well, yeah,
to the
it's called Get
extent,
Your Own Back.
I know, but to the extent of it's a kid's show, so he was just completely off his rocker the entire 20 minutes.
I mean, that's entirely
White
fair.
powder on his nose.
There was literally
He's
just
snorting sugar.
there was just a montage of him literally moving up to the camera and going, ah!
Oh, on like hyper stuff.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's mine.
Cool.
Nice.
I only have like 4, so
You can go next then.
Okay, so my number 4. I don't know if anyone else watched this, but I had this on VHS and watched this a crap ton. It's called The Wish Kid.
Nope.
No, it had like what's his name? Macaulay Culkin in it.
The
It
Wish
was like
Kid
an
of Angmar.
animated. What?
The Wish Kid of Angmar? Is that?
No, it's just called The Wish Kid.
Oh.
He had like a baseball glove, and when you'll grant wishes, and it's like half animation, half live action.
I was gonna say this sounds like a really bad piss take of Williams Wish Wellingtons.
Yeah, I don't think it aired. I think it aired in like a few episodes, but I had it on VHS and I watched crap ton of it. It's really look back at it now and it's really crappy animation. But I remember it being quite a huge part of my childhood. Yeah, number 3, Get Your Own Back.
Yeah.
Number 2, Rugrats, and my number 1 is Teletubbies because I was obsessed with that show when I was a kid.
That came out in 91?
Yeah.
God.
I watched like so much of growing up. I had it on VHS. I had the dolls. Like my dad had like go and fight the bloody Christmas sales to go and buy me
Your dad had to go fight Nunu.
Yeah.
No, we had to sort of fight through because there was like a huge mania when it was released of like the Christmas dolls. going on sale, and I really
Just
wanted
a
a Poe
giant
doll.
one, like above Toys R Us, a massive balloon, just going.
Like the end of Ghostbusters.
Yes.
I remember I really wanted a Poe doll, and he managed, but Poe was like the most popular, and it sold out. So he got me a La doll. And I was still happy with it, but I was obsessed as a kid.
Guys,
Yeah, that's my number one.
one day we've definitely got to do a parody of Ghostbusters with the Teletubbies.
Oh my god!
I guess the ghosts could all be like different kids show representations.
I don't know why my brain immediately went to the Ghostbusters being the Teletubbies being the Ghostbusters, and then like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man being the giant sun.
Okay.
God.
With new big Slimer.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, Tubby Custard.
I've actually never seen Ghostbusters.
You've never seen Okay. Oh,
I've
yes, I
seen
know.
bits and pieces.
We saw the remake or the new one.
Yeah, I've never seen a remake, but
Yeah,
I've,
we saw it in the cinema.
I've been making a list recently of all the sort of cult films that I haven't seen, and there's quite a lot.
I smell a reaction channel.
I was gonna say you should make a reaction channel.
I don't think I'd be very funny.
Oh.
Not a lot of them are, to be honest.
No.
You just have to sit there and watch it and say stuff now and then.
I know, but sometimes I can get so into something I won't say anything because I'll just be so like focused and invested in it.
There's a lot of them out there as well.
Okay, maybe we can do it on your channel.
A reaction channel
Well,
doesn't have to be good to be popular.
No.
Okay.
Well, if you ever want to do any of them as a reaction, I'm always up for it. Just because I'm always up for meeting up and recording shit.
Yeah.
How else are people going to remember me when I'm dead?
Oh god.
Well,
yeah, that's me. I'm done.
So's Ozzy by the sound of it. How many have you got, Ozzy?
2, 4, 6, 11.
All right. Do you want
But
to go
not-
next then?
But they're not all like major. What like?
Yeah. No, I've
There's
got.
the top 5, and then there's the runners up sort of thing.
Yeah. No, I've got more than that, so you can go next.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I only have 10 actually, because the 11th one was The Page, 1991 in British television.
Oh.
But no, we have Spider, which was like short mini little. I think I shared like something of it.
Now,
Couple
I
of months
Heard
back.
that?
I couldn't have remembered this for the life of me, but then I saw it on the list of things, and I saw the little poster with the spider on it, and I recognised it.
Yeah.
And I thought, hang on a second, and then I went and found an episode of it,
Hang on,
and
I'll just.
it all came back. I used to love it when I was a kid. I completely forgot about it.
I just.
Oh my
always-
god, yes!
That is literally the page I was just about to link myself.
Oh, that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy crawly spider in
Is that
the
on
back.
CITV?
Yeah, I think it
Um,
was.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember that now.
BBC One.
That was it,
But yeah.
CBBC.
I love how we all had the
BBC,
same reaction
probably.
to it. That's brilliant.
What? We all went.
Oh,
yeah!
Because that's exactly what I did when I found it as well. Yeah.
At number 9, we have Dinosaurs, the
Oh, the live action TV show.
the live
action
action puppetry sitcom thing.
I
Yeah.
could never get
that
past how
had
weird
Donald
they
Trump
looked.
as a villain.
Yes. Yeah.
Was that the one that had a really dark ending?
Yeah. And they all
Yes.
died.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. It ended with the extinction of the dinosaurs.
It's actually a remake
the
of
meteorite.
Blake 7.
Jesus.
Oh. And we have the British Empire.
Nice.
I
And
heard
we
that one.
have you. Pardon.
Haven't heard that one.
Rimmer from Red Dwarf runs a sports center.
Oh, okay.
Except he's much more of a prat.
Yeah.
Ah.
After that we have Bottom.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Bottom.
Then we have Finders Keepers, the 1991 British game show, hosted by Neil Buchanan on CITV, where they had to run around different
I
rooms of the
vaguely
fake
remember that,
house,
yeah.
finding objects.
What was it called, sorry?
Finders Keepers.
Finders Keepers.
I think there was like a new version of it, like later on in the 90s.
If it doesn't have Neil Buchanan, it's not worth it.
Okay.
Oh no, it does.
I think I remember
Actually,
that.
it does say here on Wiki. It was then revived from 6th of January to April in 2006, hosted by Jeff Brazier.
That's probably one I remember then. Yeah, that's probably one I'm thinking of.
No. Anyway, after that we have Brum.
Now is it Brum or
Little,
Brum?
little Brum. Little Brum car. Brum car.
Little car.
That was great. Everyone
Then
needs a
we-
Brum in their life.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Find someone
we
who
have
looks at you the
Taz.
same way the man looks at Brum.
Oh dear. Yeah, then we have Taz of Tasmania. Which is why I still think of Orange Juice as OJ because of that show to this day. And then, I mean, my top winners have all been mentioned before, but at number 3 we have Get Your Own Back.
Nice.
Number 2 we have Home Improvement,
Yep.
and then number 1 we have Rugrats because
Nice.
I've watched that since I was a baby all the way till now.
Yeah, Rugrats is,
And yet
Rugrats
they
is-
never grew up. Conspiracy
Um,
much?
Actually, they
I know they
did.
did.
It was an entire- wait till we get to like 2000s, and then we
Was
might
that
be.
a glasses push up moment? Just that, well, actually.
You two would know. Christian, have you got round to watching any of Ace Trainer Liam's videos yet?
only the one that I saw when I was
Only the or
or the
okay.
2 or whatever we watched.
He tends to have like a reoccurring guy in like a lab coat and glasses going, well, actually.
I think that's just a general nerd stereotype,
Yeah.
that guy. Well, actually.
But
It's
yeah.
spelled AKS.
Is it possible to escape the dungeon without using the wizard's key?
And Rugrats was also one of the shittest best PlayStation 1 games. So,
Oh, Search for Reptile was the
Yep.
bomb.
yep. I've got the entire soundtrack.
It's so
Search
great
for
because then
Reptile-
you
Search
get like
for Reptile
Reptile
was the
actually
bomb.
doing like.
In that it destroyed hundreds of lives.
We don't talk about Search for Reptile.
I mean, I actually enjoyed In Paris as well, which was just basically a Search for Reptar clone, but with a different skin over the games and stuff.
Yeah, it was like a Majora's Mask sequel.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
engine, different game.
That's it. All the same assets and stuff. They just made a new thing out of it. But yeah, Rugrats for me.
Nice. That's a solid choice. Right. All this shit. Okay, so I've got 5 nominees, I've got some honourables, and I've got some extras.
Fuck it out.
So starting at number 312, we have.
It's usually me that's like this, isn't it?
So
Christ, yeah.
see, we're talking TV now. This is more like my language.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Because
Because Richard worked in cinema, Christian worked in TV.
yeah, I was the man who held up the cards on BBC One to say what was up next.
BBC One.
I mean, you've kind of taken that job in Nostalgia Trip as well, haven't you?
True.
This
Yeah, I
is
suppose you
BBC
could
One.
say you've technically presented some kind of kids television knockoff.
Yeah, well, I'm a streaming media presenter.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. You have done more live things than I have.
Oh dear. Yes. Right. So the
yes,
extras
go for
are
it.
things that I know that I watched, but they don't really hold that much of a special place in my heart.
Sure.
So there was Rupert,
yes.
Darkwing Duck.
When
Uh,
the
wha-
trouble you call TW.
yeah.
I remember it, but I don't remember watching a lot of it. I just remember imagery of it.
Duck. Yes.
Woo.
Where's Wally? Question mark.
I don't think I've ever
Spider!
watched the TV show.
Exclamation mark. Yeah. Spider! Exclamation mark as well, and Candid Camera.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Then the honourables is the British Empire,
Haha.
Of course.
Taz-Mania.
Haha.
It's only a game, so put up a real good fight. We're going to be snookering you tonight. Big Break.
Oh, big break.
And Get Your Own Back.
For some reason, I just wanted to sing that in the Stingray theme. Big break. Big break.
Big break. Big break.
John
I don't know
Virgo.
why.
Yeah, I think that was because I'm pretty obsessed with snooker now, and that was the first snooker I ever remember. So it's an honourable.
Yeah.
Number 5, Noel's house party. Blobby, blobby, blobby. Need I say more?
See, I know I watched it, but I don't remember a lot of House Party itself. I just remember more of Blobby and when he had his own like spin-off special VHS tapes and stuff.
So I have
I'm
watched a bit of Noel's house party as well on YouTube over the years. In my quest for Blobby.
For me, like the most quintessential Mr. Blobby bit was when he appeared on the Big Fat Quiz of the Year.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
Absolutely
remember that.
terrified Jack Whitehall. And because there's a point where he's just talking and then he just
Yeah,
stops to his
that's
knees and just
hilarious.
face plants.
That's so funny.
I'd love to be a blobby operator. A bloberator.
A blobberator.
I think
Number
just
4.
any kind of suited up kids show mascot would be fun to.
Yeah, like
Any
you could
any-
wear
anything
gold
that-
chains and a
Kids, you
golden
just-
No,
jumpsuit.
no. Anything you're just in a big suit that you can just flop about in.
Well, my answer worked.
Blobby, 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 blobby. Continue.
Number 4, sorry. Number 4, Brum,
Yeah.
Birmingham,
Bruh.
which I know I was obsessed with as a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And the car is still pretty baller, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it just me thinking that they're really similar, or is it pretty much the same car that Bessie is?
oh, that's
Just
not a
really
bad
small.
Brum.
I was going to say it's a bit smaller.
It
Well,
is
yeah,
very,
obviously it's a kid-sized car.
it is very Bessie-esque. I'm on the Google.
Yeah.
Hang on, Bessie.
He is goggling.
Just
It is,
off the
it
top
is
of
very,
my
very
head.
similar. Bessie's a 4-door though. Brum's only 2-door.
Okay.
Different class.
And also, Brum has eyes in the headlights.
I was going to say one's fictional.
Yeah, only one.
But which one? That's for you to decide.
That is for the audience to decide, yes.
Oh dear. Ah, Bessie's a cool looking car as well.
Mm.
I love that. There was a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Lego model on Lego Ideas that wasn't approved in the review, but he's the same guy has now like amended the model slightly, and it's got another 10,000 votes and it's gone for review again. People are just going to keep voting for it until they fucking make it. But that style of
That means
car, I love the
nothing with Lego.
old classic style. Very
Do
much
have a
in my
bit about
oeuvre.
that later on. But, yeah.
Right. Anyway, where was I? Number 3, Rugrats.
Yep.
Rugratsk. Number 2, Bottom.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And number 1, BBC Points. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I've actually written in brackets silly joke one next to it. Number 1 is Rex the Runt.
Oh my god, was that 91?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, it's so ridiculous.
He's the Wiggly Biggly
probably
Biggly
the only
Squiggly dog.
Yeah. Rex the Runt, Rex the Runt.
Because like I obviously I don't think I obviously didn't watch it in 91 because I wasn't born. But I obviously watched it a few years later when it must have been repeated, and I only ever saw it once, but I still remembered a load about it all through my life. And then recently Aardman have started uploading them all to YouTube, and I've been watching them again,
Yes.
and it is amazing. It's just as good, better than I remember it because I'm an adult now. My brain's bigger. And I was like, pretty much every scene, I was just like, oh yeah, I remember that bit. I remember this bit. I remember that bit. Love it. It's really good. Bottom would have been first if Rex the Runt hadn't been on YouTube recently, to be honest. But
Fair.
now that I've seen more of Rex the Runt again, cracking stuff. There we go.
Cool.
TV of the year. So we've got Rex the Runt, Get Your Own Back, Rugrats, Teletubbies, and do we want a fourth one? I think we can leave the fourth one because there hasn't really been
Anything outstanding?
No. It would be. I think a couple of people have said Bottom. A couple of people have said Brum. Who said Brum?
Alex.
I didn't say
Wait,
brown.
No, sorry.
shouldn't there be 4 of them anyway? Because there's 4 of us.
Yeah, but I sometimes put the 5th one in, don't I?
Oh,
So
okay, sorry.
If
fifth one.
there's
I
been a
thought you
big
said
one,
the 4th.
oh sorry, maybe I did. Yeah,
I
like
might have misheard. I don't.
if there's if like all of us have put the same one in our top 5 or something like that, then generally I put that as the 5th one because
yeah.
it like needs the recognition. But nothing jumped out there. 4-way it is.
Nice.
Oh, there we are.
Quadruple gangbang.
Yeah,
Or 2 solos, or 2 standard ones.
yeah,
Well, yeah.
yeah.
2 side-by-side ones.
Hmm.
Like in a lattice work.
Moving
Well,
on.
Yeah. Hey, my screen broke yesterday. One of my monitors. So I bought a new monitor, and it's too big. There's not enough room for the other monitor next to it. So I've done a picture-in-picture on my second monitor, and I'm only using half of it because that's all that fits.
I mean, you could do what I do. Hang on, where's my phone? Do what I do with my second monitor and then just use wires to hang it from a shelf.
I could do that, but I'm not going to.
I don't even know what I've done with my phone now, so it doesn't matter. No one's gonna know. You're trying to. Oh, I found it. It's fine.
Nobody will ever know.
I could have rung it.
Okay.
But yeah, on the plus side for Digimon tomorrow,
Oh yeah, Digimon.
Digimon's going to be really big because I'll put that on the main screen. Yeah, I'll put that on the main screen and then we can enjoy its girth.
Whoa, that. Don't like that. Don't like that.
Girth of
We'll make sure
Digimon.
we'll get an Angemon and an Angewoman on the team.
Oh,
then we can both enjoy
okay.
ourselves.
Yeah. Wasn't there like? There's bound to be a tamer out there somewhere that it like has an angel-based team and just has them both fighting at the same time.
Yeah, it must be. And then probably like
We'll have to Google it.
yeah. And then,
Maybe
like,
in the arena. There might be one in the arena.
And then yeah, the Angewoman evolves into a Magnetramon and the tamer gets really confused. In a
I have all these feelings.
Yeah. I suddenly want to suddenly have this deep attraction to captains of Starfleet vessels who were Borg for a bit.
That's an in-joke because we reckon Magnetramon sounds. Oh, sorry, I had a sweet in my mouth.
Oh.
We reckon it sounds like Janeway.
I was going to say, that's either Janeway or Picard.
Yeah, it's a bit of a theme, isn't it?
Because apparently they can undo assimilation like that in Voyager.
Wasn't she the queen?
No.
Or I'm
She
sure she
fought
got
the
made
queen.
into the queen.
She was the one who met the Queen, yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
So
I know
that's how my second screen's being held up.
Sweet Jesus.
But
Which
it
medium
works.
have you sent this?
That gives me so much anxiety.
Yeah, this is why I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
agreeing to this.
Wait, what even is? How is? Oh, it's wires.
What even is? What even is this?
So you know you got the vents at the back of the screen. I just threaded the
Yeah.
wire through the vents.
Okay, I get it.
Pretty sure this should be used for venting, but whatever floats your boat.
Well, yeah, there is like 30 odd vents back there, and it is only going through 2 of the 30.
Those were the most important ones.
No. But the bottom bit at the top is missing, so it's only showing the raw buttons that the plastic bit would push onto.
Oh,
And
is
that's
this the one?
technically like a big vent on its own.
Is this the one that used to be your kind of main
The
one?
main one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Curse it. Randomly changing resolution all the time and not a button on it. Fucking bastard screen.
Sure.
You okay there, Christian?
Fight screen.
Are you quite done cursing the name?
Am I quite done what?
I do want to
Are you
find
quite done cursing its name?
Yes.
Cool. So, I have a biscuit.
Oh.
I have a news biscuit.
Oh,
So,
you shall.
stemming off of the Lego ideas,
Yes.
there was a competition recently on Lego.com for.
Oh.
There were a couple of sets that the ones that got to 3,000 pre-orders first would be made into actual sets, and one of them was a Bionicle set.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
But
you
it
won a
was-
competition or something.
No, but it wasn't like an actual Bionicle kit. It was a fan-designed one celebrating the anniversary of Bionicle. So it was like 3 individual points in the diorama. So it was like Tahu washing up on Matanui, Motoro sacrifice, and then Matanui versus Makuta in the giant robots.
Now you've said that, I did see that on the newsletter and I scrolled past it. So-
Yeah. So it lost
Don't care
to
about that.
a bird set. And
It lost to what, sorry?
It lost to a set of a bird.
Oh, bird's
Just
cool.
a single
Blackbird.
bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. But oh my god, the community is up in fucking arms about it.
Yeah, but it's only Bionicle fans, they're not real people.
Yeah.
Didn't you have Bionicle kits, Christian?
I've still got a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of mine right now.
I'm not a fan though, I just thought they looked cool.
No, but
Honestly, I don't like. It's like my cousin and Ben 10. The story I always tell. I don't really like it. I just got them. I got them years ago. I don't really care about them.
I grew out of Bionicle. It's just kiddie Lego because I've got the real 1,000-piece sets and all that lot.
Yeah.
so like most people had like a lot of kids had like action figures and like Barbies and fucking action.
Oh yeah, I had a
Man
ton of
while they were growing up.
Barbies.
We never know with me. Let's be fair. But they had all those growing up. I had the Toho as my action figures. They
Yeah.
were
Like-
mine.
You see, I was never much of an action figure kid.
No.
I was always more of a role-play toy kid.
Yeah.
So I'd normally get the morphers or the transformation devices, the Ben 10
Yeah.
watches, and things that I could use to pretend I was the character from the show, sort of thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
That was always and that's why I've still got loads of them to this day.
Which is fair enough.
And because I'm a sad adult who pays like hundreds of
A saddle.
pounds for toys from Japan.
I mean, I paid about 50 quid for a phone I can never use.
Why?
Oh yeah, that's an antique though. That's an antique though.
Yeah, it's a cool phone.
He's bought a proper rotary phone
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Why?
because they're cool. Yeah.
But why?
Because it looks cool.
Because we like collecting stuff, damn it.
This is my aesthetic.
Decoration, yeah.
Like I was talking about Bessie and Shitty Shitty Bang Bang. I want a, if I could get a gramophone, I would.
He's like,
I mean, a gramophone kind of makes sense because you can still get records.
That's true. I have them too.
Christian's like the embodiment of the Ills remix from Series 3 of Mighty Boosh, mixing a bit of the old and the new together to make something that's not quite as good as either.
That's exactly it. Should we get that on a t-shirt for me?
Oh, that's your Christmas present sorted. No, yeah, that scans, yeah. Okay,
That's
I can't actually
cool.
lie. That is actually kind of cool. Why is the right hand side of the screen just like a mess of like demonic entities?
Oh, sorry about that. There's a bit of distortion.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not the best picture in the world. It's kind of like gloopy and looks like the screen's moving. That's really weird.
I've somehow got the sensation of bone on my inside.
Oh,
I can feel the bones in my skeleton pressing against the insides of my muscles.
Oh no, yeah, I did find.
I really hope that hasn't triggered something in someone listening. The Digivolve of Angemon and Angemon 1080p.
It's about 20 seconds in, you get Janeway.
Ah. Oh, this animation style is just Kino.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Sugoi. Subarashi.
It's just something about the older style of animation. I'm sure it must all be the hand-drawn style that makes it like that. Very nice looking.
Janeway Drummond.
Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah.
Report to the bridge.
Number 1, Chakotay.
Tuvok Chakotay. Destroy that weird hybrid thing. Oh no, wait, that was part Tuvok, wasn't it? That joke don't work then.
Yep.
Either way, she did it.
So
we'll get there, Christian. We'll get there, Christian. And then there'll be Magna Drummond jokes aplenty.
Oh, finally. Finally.
We've managed to finally start slowly going through them again now.
What,
Thanks
Star
to,
Trek?
yeah, we'd hit a point after Squire of Gothas where COVID hit and we just couldn't record to meet any, but we managed to get Erina and Future Tomorrow World is Tomorrow, whatever it is called.
Oh, yeah,
The one where they kidnap the pilot, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The day after
We've
tomorrow.
done them now, so I have to do more.
Yeah, I do really love the Star Trek. The Star Trek.
The Trek Stars.
Yeah. It's something I've always wanted to actually sit through and watch as well. So that's kind of, if you're going to ask
The
people what I want to do, it's
Yeah.
Can we watch Star
Well,
Trek
we can do it. We'll do it next time we have a me recording session. You don't like doing second sessions after a Digimon, so maybe next weekend or something.
Actually, this weekend will be alright because I've.
This weekend will be all right.
Yeah. Because I got the week
All
off
right,
next week, so I got plenty of time.
Sunday,
Yeah, bloody Sunday.
bloody Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually, from what is it?
Bloody Sunday.
Oh no, it's not next week. It's from the week after that I'm off for the 6 weeks anyway. So
Oh, of course, yeah.
For 6 weeks?
6 weeks. Oh wait,
Yeah,
summer holidays, isn't
you
it?
get
summer
holiday
holidays
for-
at school.
For long service. Don't tell him that.
It's why I work in schools.
Yeah,
Shout.
I've got
That and just
considered.
the environment has always suited my child like mental. For some reason, I just feel comfortable working in a school. It's like a safe environment type thing. Do you get what I mean?
Before everything got
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
I was going to say, pick your words very carefully if say about how you're at ease working around kids.
Oh no, I'm gay and I work in an all-girls school, so it's fine. You know nothing's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
I have a whole week off next week, so I can't freaking wait.
And then you start your new job.
Oh,
I do. I have
Oh,
my
God.
last shift tomorrow.
I was about
And
to
so-
flip the first letters for new job.
June. That's a great one.
New Bob.
Job.
No, I have my last shift tomorrow. I'm already getting like, I'm already sort of like, just like, I don't have to deal with the consequences now because I'm leaving tomorrow. So I'm just like, customers can do whatever, I can leave them hanging and I don't care.
You don't work for
One guy
Samaritans,
get
do
really,
you?
no, God, no. I had one guy get really snarky with me earlier today. And the line quality, like the signal was really bad.
No.
And so I just let him rant for ages and I just didn't say a
Nice.
word. And he was like, hello? And then he just hung up. So I was like, bye-bye.
Oh.
And I had one guy today, it was so funny. I didn't hold it against him. I found it hilarious. He wanted to update his card details and also he can't because of work from home. So I was like, I'll just get someone from the office to call you. That's fine. And he was super nice about it. And he was like, okay, thank you so much. And I was like, okay, all right. And he didn't put the phone down. So I just hear in the background, I was fucking useless.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there like, okay, I'm going to hang up now.
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Yeah, one of my mates was like, one of my colleagues like, you should have just went, excuse me, and see what you'd done.
Excuse me.
It's just that moment from Curse of Fatal Death where the master thinks he's hung up.
Yeah.
And the doctor's just like,
Oh, yeah.
I can still hear you, you've only switched the screen off.
But yeah, it's kind of that, very similar. Now I start my new job, so tomorrow I think because I basically timed it. So I have my notice in today. I get a whole week off, and that's my notice worked because I'm on holiday that week.
Nice.
So I'm like, fuck you, yes. And then I start my new job.
Alex, what is this new job? It must be pretty fun.
Oh, are you working at the bank? Where Rich works.
Yeah, the bank.
Bianca.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bianca.
Working for
And
Bianca.
I'm doing the same job as him as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally in the
what-
same department.
Are you replacing him?
Okay.
No.
You just like a couple of days after he starts, Rich just gets his manager, call him into the office. It's just...
Swear to God, if they wouldn't dare fire me, I hold that place together too much.
Like Spider-Man.
He's the only one training
and
me.
the bus.
That's true. I am going to be training you.
Oh, that's the only reason they're keeping you on then. They're waiting until you've
Oh,
trained
that's
him,
it.
and then you're going to get rid of you.
Jesus.
Double check you're on the same wage. If Alex is working for
Yeah.
less.
Ooh.
Who here has seen Gladiator, the film?
Oh, years ago. Yeah.
Do you like that really famous quote when he's like, he
There
says
can
like,
be
what his
only
name
one.
is and stuff?
I am Maximus Decimus
yeah.
Meridius.
Yeah, my sister recently got a new kitten, and she named him Maximus Decimus Meridius, kitten to a ginger woman, cat to a brunette man, and he will have his num-nums in this life or the next.
God, the tag on his collar must be huge.
He doesn't have a collar, but he is so freaking tiny. I couldn't get over how small he was.
Hold up.
Kittens
Let me
are
put something in
adorable.
the chat. And he sleeps anywhere. He literally will sleep anywhere. There we go. That's how small he is.
One of my team has a dog who recently gave birth to about 6 puppies, and so we've in our team meetings, we've in our weekly one, we've just been having her bring every puppy to the camera one by one for us to look at and go,
Oh my god, that's adorable.
But she sold them all now, so it was the last week today. So we gave them one last good look. They're
I mean,
because the mums are whippets, they're all cute little whippet dogs.
Oh, that's
all
adorable.
different colours.
kind of on the puppy subject,
Oh.
I've literally breaking news. I've literally just discovered this because a reactor I watch was reacting to it, and I've just found the trailer. But
Poochie's
in
back.
possibly scary news, I haven't actually seen this yet.
Oh my god.
Dear God,
That is Clifford the Big
Looks
Red Dog. official trailer.
terrifying.
Is that Jack Whitehall?
Of course, it'll be Jack Whitehall.
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I'm watching through it now.
Oh god, the trailer to the trailer. Why does everyone do this now? It frustrates me so much. You
Or the
watch a
adverts.
trailer, and the first bit of the trailer is a trailer for the trailer you're about to watch, and then the trailer
Oh
starts.
yeah, so stupid.
Yeah, I think it is Jack Whitehall. Oh, and John Cleese.
Oh,
I'll watch it in a minute.
he needs to finance all his divorces.
Oh God.
Is it not great? It doesn't
I
sound.
can't.
I mean,
be
is it
bothered to-
likely
I'm-
to be any good?
No.
Yeah, I
British
started. I got
No.
bored and I skipped through it. I think I'll watch it properly when the reactor was watching it. Then I'll get someone else's input as well.
The most thing I'm excited about is Spider-Man: No Way Home. Like, I'm just waiting for the trailer.
Oh my god, it's not a British film. Jack Whitehall's doing an Americorn accent.
Yep.
Oh God, is he?
Mm.
How's the accent?
I
Average.
daren't listen to it too deeply.
Lest I scare my brain. Scar and scare.
Oh.
Scar air.
I thought when you said breaking news, I thought you were going to say you've got a dog or something,
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
no,
saying. I
no,
was like, you have a
whatever.
puppy?
and I was like,
Oh.
fuck Sunday,
Bloody
I'm there
wish.
tonight.
No, I wish.
Why don't you get a dog?
His mum wouldn't have it.
She not like dogs.
No, it's not that. She just doesn't want a pet in
Oh,
the house.
they killed Wilhelm.
Fair enough.
It's,
Yes, for the benefit of the tape, there was a Wilhelm scream in the trailer.
I don't know.
What
I
about
didn't
cat?
finish watching the trailer.
It was in the trailer of the
she don't
trailer.
want pets.
Any pets? Okay.
Any pets in that? She might settle for fish. It's very easy.
But she didn't have a tank.
Nothing that sort of moves about the house and does any of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, barnacle.
fair.
Okay, there was one funny bit in it. Clifford swallows a pug.
Wait, what?
It's like the final bit of the trailer, you know, like the stinger just before the final bit.
I just got imagery of that Basil Brush episode where Mr. Stevens swallows the landlord's dog and they have to spend the whole episode trying to get the dog out of Stevens' stomach.
Don't remember that one.
How odd. And they get it out and it's been half dissolved.
Yes.
Good grief.
I was wondering, I don't know, at some point next week, if we want to meet up for hanging out. I don't know where I was going with that.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can do.
We
yeah.
can do.
Cool.
Cool, that's arranged then. How many biscuits? Let me see. Biscuits.
Hmm.
The biscuit mobile.
Actually, I'll check my list. See if I have anything interesting.
Oh, there's a flying.
think
There's a
I
flying
do.
car now. They did a flying car. Do you see this? There's a flying car now.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen a picture of that. It looks strange.
Runs on water, man.
Where they did it was in Slovakia or Slovenia, one of those two, and it lands and the wings fold back into the body and the tail thing retracts back in and he just drives off.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It looks pretty cool.
Can't see that going wrong at all.
Did you hear about that? Oh wait, no, I think I already mentioned that a while ago. The robot car, that basically got stuck and then kept running away from the help. Did you see that? It was this like robot car. I think it's in like Switzerland or something, and it basically kept going the wrong way and got stuck trying to turn around. And when they got people like other cars to come out and basically sort it out, it kept running away from the other car.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I guess because it's programmed to not collide with anything, so it thought they were
Yeah,
coming for it.
so they were trying to like chase it down, and someone was in it whilst this was happening.
Been kidnapped
Why did
by
they
the
just
car.
turn it off?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you knew how to, or I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious. I read the story and I read saw the video.
Testing driverless cars is like when they were testing rockets in the olden days, and they would send like a dog or a monkey. Like they weren't in charge of the rocket; they were just there to see what happened.
Yeah.
You are just here in case it turns off to turn it on again. Grief.
I don't really have. Oh, I do. I found out that the Japanese voice of Bruce Banner in the first Hulk film was Kamen Rider.
Oh,
Yeah, you said that to me the other day.
I mentioned it to Rich. Yeah.
Fair enough.
did you do the
That-
lines
that
with
was
the
in-
mask on?
Well,
Or
no,
did you take it off?
he did. Well, I think he did only Bruce. Actually, he might have been Bruce Banner, and it was only the Edward Norton Bruce, according to the Wikipedia. But yeah,
There he goes.
that
Dr.
was a
David
fun
Banner.
thing I found.
Running.
I did. Yeah, because they thought the name Bruce was too gay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
That's why they.
What?
So there was a 80s or 90s Incredible Hulk TV show that they changed the name Bruce to David Banner because they thought the name Bruce sounded too gay.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
He developed a special portion. Now the authorities, namely the government, are out to get him.
Oh, yeah, that's all I really had. I had any object from a show that you sort of like, what would you have sort of thing. That was the sort of backup question that I did ask Christian already once. But I'd say maybe something that isn't a physical living thing in itself, because the TARDIS would seem a bit too powerful.
Queen's nose.
Queen's nose would be pretty cool. Okay.
7 Dragon Balls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but 7
true,
Dragon Balls
yeah.
only give you one wish. Queen's nose, unlimited
But
wishes, mate.
That's true. That's true.
Wait, is
that's
it? No,
true.
it's only 10 wishes on the Queen's nose.
Is it?
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, 10 is still more than 1. We have to agree on that, otherwise we're all fucked.
And normally, if
It's
you were
binary.
using the Queen's nose wishes for selfish gain, it would become a monkey's
yeah.
paw type wish.
Yeah,
So you'd have to make sure the wishes weren't selfish in any way.
that's why I would wish for something that benefits me tangentially.
I wish for a set of 7 Dragon Balls that only I can use and have unlimited wishes.
You can't
I
wish
know,
for more
selfish gain.
wishes.
Selfish gain.
That's wishing for more wishes. It doesn't work like that.
No. But you're wishing for the Dragon Balls that happen to give you more wishes.
Actually, that's the point. If you had a genie and then you wished for unlimited genies.
Oh,
There's probably something in
Yeah,
that
that's a
rules.
good point.
Yeah, because
Loophole.
I guess that is... But that's technically wishing for more wishes, but not in the exact
I
form.
haven't actually wished for more wishes.
It
No,
would be
you
like
just
one of
wished
those-
for yeah.
It'd be like one of those things where
You
they'd
didn't
have
say
to
you were going to use the genies for wishes. You might
Yeah,
have
they-
just wanted your genie
I
to not
want
be
an army.
lonely.
It would have to go. They'd have to take it to like the small wishes court. to,
Genie court.
yeah. To see if it was allowed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I did wonder with the Dragon Balls, like I don't know if there's anything in the show. I don't remember anything where they discuss like meta wishes. So are you allowed to alter the mechanics of the Dragon Balls? Because if you are, your first wish should be, I wish that they don't go anywhere after I make a wish.
Ooh, yeah.
Then your second wish is, the second wish is, I wish that I don't have to wait a year between each wish. And then immediately you can say, I wish that only I can use these. There you go.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the rules for the Queen's Nose?
No, Dragon Balls. Dragon
Oh,
Balls.
right.
We slightly moved on into that.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sort
Yeah.
of jumped ship there.
You got to gather the 750 pences from
Yeah.
the seven kingdoms of the Heptarchy. There's one in Wessex, one in Mercia, one in Northumbria, Kent, East Anglia.
You must
And the
collect
other ones.
£3.50 in 50p pieces and take them to the top of a mountain. There you will meet an old hermit who will give you a rose.
And you're like, got you change for some 50s?
Oh, mate.
Yeah, no, I said I'd probably have the Omnitrix, just because the aliens you could transform into tend to have different abilities within their own sort of sets. So depending on what situation you were in, sort of thing.
It comes preloaded with the aliens as well.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
discussed as well,
Yeah, and that's one thing I'm still unsure of. Is it like a copy of the DNA, or is it just like a scan of the? I was under the assumption it was a scan, because you could scan. Ben could basically scan new aliens and transform into them later on. So if it's like the Omnitrix itself has got a pure sample of the DNA, we'd probably say I couldn't have it because you could count that as a living specimen, possibly. And we're counting living specimens off the table, like the TARDIS.
Do you what happens if you just go around scanning a load of people? Would you like
I think it's more to do with the race, because when Ben transforms,
okay.
he transforms into his version of that race.
Okay.
It
I was
always
just
tends
imagining,
to have that
like,
Ben 10
you
twinkle
go,
to
you
the
go around like Karen
transfer.
Kodos pretending to be like Bill Clinton and then the other one.
B people, yeah.
We're exchanging protein strings. Long protein
Because
strings.
throughout the series, you do meet other members of the different species Ben can become. And you can tell they're of the same species, but Ben has always got that Ben 10 twist to his look.
He's like
that makes-
Kirby.
A little
Don't
bit,
blame
yeah.
me. I voted for Kodos.
Yeah, that would probably be my go-to. If not, then I'd have Bernard's Watch.
Yeah.
That's always a good show, actually.
Yeah, Bernard's Watch was my my choice.
Yeah, if you can't do any wishing bollocks.
Yeah. Yeah, like if someone gave you the wish, first of all, to get the thing that you wanted, and then I just end up with one Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
All right, let's have a monkey paw idea. So how like what your item, but we've got to like twist it.
Oh, well, they've had that kind of idea in Ben 10, because literally one of the aliens he can transform into is kind of like a omnipresence god itself.
Oh.
And he accidentally erased existence and then had
Hang
to
on.
have... Yeah, so he erased existence and was the only thing left, and then he had to argue between his mind and the two opposing personality minds within this omnipresent body in order to reboot his universe.
Ah,
Ben 10's a good fucking show.
I was gonna say that got dark.
There's a reason I like this show. It's a kid's show, but it's one of those, it's a kid that can transform into aliens, but then you get into all sorts of different, like, metaphors for real life.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I love this
it's
kind
a-
of shows.
Yeah, I know you guys, it's not you guys' sort of things, but I will always recommend Ben 10 to people who think it's too childish, because if you get past the first arc or so, it can get pretty dark.
Brilliant.
It's a bit like Digimon Tamers.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's
Nice. Did
That's
Alex
all.
have a choice, or
Yeah,
can't
what
you
was
think of
your-
anything?
Yeah.
What,
What?
one item from any sort of fictional universe.
Oh God.
You could have it. Nothing else from that universe. You can't exist within that universe, but you can have one thing from that universe. Sort of
ditto.
thing.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's time for fucking. Let's.
I think I need to think
Oh,
about
like we
that and
said,
get
no
back
living
to you.
things, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I would
I
have.
think I need to get back to you on that. I'll have to think about it.
Maybe,
holodeck.
maybe like the
Ooh.
Thanos gauntlet preloaded with Infinity Stones, so I can like finish his job and wipe out.
Okay.
Have you not been
half the
watching
universe.
Loki?
Yeah.
Well, no, I haven't. I'll have to find it online, basically. Well, no, if you had
So
the
good.
Thanos gauntlet, then you could just basically use the reality stone to make anything else a reality.
Ah.
So you don't have to wipe out things. You could just make anything else you want. So
I
then
mean,
you could get the
true.
Dragon Balls. Then you could get Bernard's watch. Then you could get.
Oh, the TARDIS. I'd have the TARDIS.
That's living.
Okay, yeah, we said
for God's sake.
no.
Okay. An object that I can travel in time with. I can travel back in time.
Okay.
DeLorean.
DeLorean.
Ah.
Yeah, that I'll take that.
Oh yeah, because you can power that if you get it from the second film by just chucking like refuse in it.
Yeah, yeah,
Junk in
we and you can fly it. We didn't. Oh no,
Yeah.
no, go with the steampunk train at the end because you can go to space with that one.
Oh,
That's true.
So there you can do
Okay.
time and space. It's
Yeah, I'll
not a
take that
car,
then.
it's a train, but
it's a bit harder to But I suppose if you could just fly your train anywhere in space and time, where you could park it wouldn't matter, would it?
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my object is DeLorean or
Yeah.
train DeLorean, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it.
Train DeLorean. I like how
An
we've all gone
equivalent
for
of
like
Doc
time
Brown's
travel.
time machine.
I believe it's called Doc Brown's time traveling train.
Time traveling train.
Yeah.
At least that's
and
what it's called in Lego Dimensions.
time train.
Generic train.
Steampunk train. The only other note I did have was controversial opinion. Back in Action is better than Space Jam.
Yeah, I'll take that. I never enjoyed
Wow.
Space Jam.
Back
I
in
didn't even
Action
think
felt
about
more
it.
like
It's
a
a hot
Looney
take, but
Tunes
still.
film. It just felt more like a Looney Tunes film. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space Jam was a sports film with the Looney Tunes, and I'm not really
Also-
into sports.
I also found Space Jam, even as a kid, I always just found it very dull.
I liked it.
Um,
I liked some of it, but I found all the like basketball shit kind of boring.
Even Looney Tunes, even like 'cause I freaking love Looney Tunes, but even as a kid, I was watching, I'd watch it, and it was just so boring with
Oh.
Looney Tunes in it, and so like that's why, yeah. Like, when I
Space
watched-
Jam with the Looney. I thought you meant just Looney
Yeah.
Tunes in general. Then I was
Oh
like,
no, I love Looney Tunes. I love
yeah,
Looney Tunes. But Space Jam itself, I found so boring. But when I
Yeah.
watched Back in Action in the cinema, I actually really enjoyed it.
yeah, no,
My God.
just because I'd what I felt.
Gonna get so much
I've had-
hate now, aren't we?
Well, I've had this note written down for about 3 months, but it was at the bottom of the scroll on one of my post-it notes, so I forgot all about it until I deleted a load of other stuff off the post-it note. Because about 4 months ago or so, I watched Back in Action again, and I was like, "Shit, I really enjoyed that." I've never had any kind of since I was a kid. I didn't have any kind of desire to rewatch Space Jam. But Back in Action, I was like, "Oh, I think I could watch that again at some point." That felt like a Looney Tunes film.
I've never actually seen
Yeah.
that in action.
Back
I
in
need to watch it
Action-
again.
I don't even
Definitely
know what it is.
recommend it. It's Brendan Fraser
Brendan
basically
Fraser, yeah.
with the Looney Tunes.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, I remember
Oh.
watching Space Jam as a kid and not liking it, and then tried it again as an adult, and I was like, "Yeah, this is still crap."
Oh, and
Yeah, a
the
lot of
Peter
people
Cushing.
Anyway.
Oh, pardon.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't really a fan of Space Jam. Like looking back on it,
Oh, okay.
it's technically not a good film.
Well, it's only because they've got a new film coming out that made me think of that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even that looks like it doesn't
Oh, yeah,
look
no,
great.
Don't really interest me.
No.
Now, if they had a Back in Action too, I might have been a bit more interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I do enjoy Space Jam, but only because I liked it as a kid.
There is a lot of nostalgia to it, but that's probably the only enjoyment I could get out of it now.
Yeah.
As a film itself, I think a lot of it I can think is not my sort of thing.
Yeah. Which is entirely fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for listening,
Yeah.
everyone.
Sorry.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Oh.
Bye bye.
Bye.
What?
Oh.